Jen Simonetti, the women's soccer coach, will join us at halftime of the women's game tonight. And what a season that women's soccer team had this fall. It was record-breaking in many ways. We've got some basketball to play, though. We're glad you're joining us on a Friday night. Fans back in the stands here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. We're glad to bring you the broadcast every home UAA game. There's Munson drawing that defense. And he did a wise thing. He dished it off to a wide-open teammate. That's Ito with his first basket of the night. Coach McGinnis, Saar told me at halftime that Munson could be the difference maker in this game if they don't figure out a way to stop him.
And again, he showed off what he can do on both ends of the floor and on the boards. That time actually got out-rebounded.
Hines to Frilling. Boy, a beautiful rebound. Tough rebound by Brian Hines. And he found a wide-open Cole Frilling. Frilling's got 7 points.
Yeah, now Frilling leading the Spartans. He's also another player, just like Munson, who can get it done all over the floor.
Steal by Prendergast. That's Corniker to Prendergast. Mitch looking for a foul, didn't get it, but how about that? Cole Frilling with an acrobatic rebound tip.
And we just talked about that. And one other thing that we talked about again, Ron, is turnovers. And the Spartans got their 7th takeaway right there. And Frilling, what a great finish.
Hopkins out top. Bryce had a nice first half with the basketball. Denied. Maroons inside, shot short, but Bryce Hopkins is there for the rebound. Hopkins is 8.
Again, second chance points, another thing we talked about. We highlighted it at the half. And the Maroons are doing well in that department. The Spartans need to keep them off the boards.
Prendergast from a steal, or from a screen. Hines rolls off of it, passes to Fowler. This is Bob inside looking for an opportunity. Oh, all sorts of trouble. Looks like nobody wants the basketball. Bob Fowler does. Bob Fowler with a 3.
Wild play that time. Great job by Fowler controlling himself and getting the ball out of there. And it looks like we got a player down.
Hines is down. Bryan's hopping on 1 foot right now, trying to play defense. Munson lifted it up and over him. Munson's got 15 points. Bryan's still in the game. Nobody off that Case bench. Bryan's going to work it out. He's got the basketball. This is Corniker.
It looks like Hines was reaching down toward his leg, but
almost like a shin, like he got smoked in the shin or something.
Yeah, and I didn't quite see what happened on that play, but when he was down, it looked like he was grabbing that left leg, and still
Tom
nobody
McGinnis is wondering why his team can't play neat and tidy. He called it, yeah, that's something. When I asked him about the first half, he said, yeah, it was something.
Yeah,
it's a nice way of saying it wasn't what he was looking for.
Definitely a wild first half on both ends of the floor, offense and defense.
Fowler's going to reach around and going to get called for his second foul.
Yeah, and he tried to back off of it. It was a little too late. He already had both hands wrapped all the way around.
Pascal will inbound it to Munson, and this is Hopkins now with it, with Frilling on him. Pascal, fade away 2. It's an air ball. It's close to the 3-point line. They ruled it a 2. It was a miss. Corniker with it. Fowler playing great on offense to Prendergast and Mitch right in front of his Spartan classmates. Knocked down the 3.
2 made shots for Prendergast, 2 threes. He's got 6 points now. Hopefully he gets a little bit more active in the scoring department.
Spartans up 6. It's their largest lead of the game. Mitch again way outside. Well, he was feeling it. He was really feeling it.
And that's what that crowd does to you.
Yeah,
they hype
right
you
in front
up.
of him. Absolutely.
Again, you mentioned his classmates, a lot of his friends probably in attendance, and they'll get you amped up, especially at home.
Ito missed a shot. Frilling with a rebound. But Cole Frilling leads the team, 8 rebounds per game. He's a great scorer. He's got 16 points per game. Since day one from Coldwater High School, Cole Frilling has been a player for this Spartan basketball team. Hines inside. Prendergast with a nice feed. Bryan with a good bucket.
And the Spartans starting to stretch that lead, and they're doing it in so many ways. We've seen Hines go inside. We've seen Prendergast outside. Shots coming from all over, and Chicago's just having trouble containing them.
Prendergast on Pascal. This is Ito. Soft floater. And Mike McGrath wants a timeout. Full timeout. It's a 60-second timeout. We'll close to a commercial on that Ito drop shot.
In search of an extraordinary dining experience where you're certain to enjoy the ambiance as well as the menu? Table 45 Restaurant and Bar is the award-winning mixed culture restaurant located at the Intercontinental Cleveland, offering cuisine from around the world created by accomplished local chef Zach Brule. Open every day, the atmosphere at Table 45 is relaxed yet inspiring with weekday chill-out happy hours, a behind-the-scenes chef's table, and outdoor dining on Patio 45. Call for more details or reservations at 216-707-4045 or visit us at tbl45.com or on Facebook.
See anybody you know there, Saar?
Yeah, during that halftime break, the football team sort of started filing in, so, I have a lot of experience with those guys.
Saar Zutshi, my broadcast partner, a sophomore finance major here at Case Western Reserve, and students back in the stands tonight on the first Friday of students and other fans being allowed inside the venues all across the University Athletic Association. Prendergast and his teammates, there's Mitch, number 0, coming out of that timeout. Spartans up 6. Their largest lead was about 15 seconds ago. They were up 8. Largest lead of the night for the Maroons was 6 at 16-10 in the early stages of that opening half. It was not a well-played half by either team. I would imagine that Mike McGrath would echo Todd McGinnis's statement that, yeah, that was something. Both coaches looking for a better second half. We're about 5 minutes into it.
Another wild play there in for the Maroons, rather. You have to get back involved in this game, and to do that, you got to get your top scorers. We need to see Munson and Hopkins back on the ball. That's where they're getting their points from, and the Spartans have no answer for it.
Double screen out. This is Frilling. Rolling out. Prendergast with it with a ball fake. Mitch, hesitation dribble. Kicks it. Cole will shoot it. Left corner. Did not go. Munson pulls it down with both hands. Pascal looking for a teammate. This is Munson, top of the key. He's hit that shot. He hit one earlier. Ball fake led to that layup that was missed, and they're going to, boy, that's a late whistle. Both players had landed, and the ball went forward to Frilling before that whistle was blown. Fouls on Hines. Todd McGinnis asked, what did he do? Just tell me what he did. That's all I'd like to know.
But what happens when you have a scorer like Munson, you have to respect that 3. You know he's great driving, and that's where he makes his money. But we've seen him hit that shot, as you mentioned. He's 1 for 2 from 3. And if you're Hines, you have to step up and respect that, because that's an easy shot for a player as talented as he is. But that opens up the paint for him, and that allows for that drive, and now getting free points out of it.
Munson makes them both. Zach Munson's got 17 points. Came into the night averaging 8. The senior from Carmel, Indiana. He was All-State, honorable mention in high school, and if you make All-State anything in the state of Indiana, you're a pretty good basketball player. The Hoosiers can develop basketball talent, that's for sure. Whistle away from the ball. So there is a short break in the action here. The Spartans will have it. Cornicker is going to inbound it. This is Fowler with the basketball. And a hand check out top. Fouls on Pascal. It's Elliott's second.
That didn't look like much there that time from Pascal. He looked a little bit confused on that call, but that right hand in there might have been just enough to draw that.
Fowler and Frilling. Cole with the basketball. Working against Pascal. Cole cuts to the basket. Floater up, over, and drops. Cole Frilling on a nice feed from Fowler. Cole's got 11.
Frilling's doing it all over the floor today. He's doing everything for this team. He's got 9 points. He's 4 of 7. He's got 5 boards, 3 assists. And Cole Frilling having a day.
Martin and Pascal out top with Frilling guarding Pascal. He got the shot and the foul. He'll look for the three-point play. Elliot Pascal with 4 points. Frilling with his second foul. It's going to give me an opportunity to say something that I thought was a neat note as I was researching Chicago. As Elliot Pascal's at the foul line, you can look, he's got a normal haircut, right? Everything looks good. When he was in high school, at Rogers High School in Arkansas, he was named Arkansas Fashion Society's best mullet haircut when he was in high school. I saw that in the Chicago notes, and I thought, boy, I can't wait till Elliot goes to the foul line so we can talk about that. He's gotten rid of the mullet, but in high school, he was an All-American.
Yeah, a little disappointing. The mullet seemed to have come back in style the last couple of years.
It is coming back. I got so caught up in that story. Yes, he made the free throw. So it's a three-point game. Spartans with the lead. They were up 8 not too long ago, and Chicago has worked their way back, and they got another defensive stop or a turnover. Somebody stepped on the baseline. They're going to say that Cornicker stepped on that baseline.
I don't know. From this angle, it was hard to tell. Officials got that look right down the line, though.
It's Bryce Hopkins running up the floor. Hopkins has 8 points. Pascal with the basketball. Chicago on a 5-0 run. It has really been a game of short spurts by both teams. Spartans have led by 8. That was just recently. Chicago led in the opening half by as many as 6. Frilling got control. Shot was blocked. I can't believe that was not called a goaltend.
Yeah, and I agree with you, Ron, that time. You could hear that crowd erupt once again. It looked like that ball came off the backboard already.
Well, we're going to see it in the replay.
Yeah. I mean,
Pascal got the foul. That's Elliott's third, I believe. That's Frilling at the foul line. Cole's got 12 points. I guess we will not see it.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't take a look at that one. Again, from here, it looked like the ball was coming on its way down.
Well, one way or another, they got their 2 points. Hunter Drenth back in, number 3. Drenth's going to guard Hopkins. Hopkins and Munson have been the 2 players to stop in this basketball game. This is Martin with it. Luke Gensler back in the game for Case Western Reserve. Soft shot, missed. Fowler fights for the rebound. Bob has it. Cornicker, quick to Bob Fowler. Bob looking at Drenth. Drenth on the block. Double teamed, passes out of it. Ryan Newton in front of his classmates, and he erupts them.
Second 3 now for Ryan Newton, but if I'm Chicago, you got to get the ball back in the hands of your scorers. Munson not on the floor right now. Hopkins is, and he's shooting 67% from the field.
Well, how about Hunter Drenth? He went high in the sky to out-jump Bryce Hopkins for that rebound. You know, Coach McGinnis told me that, you know, Hunter is behind a couple of talented seniors, and next year he says he has enough talent, Hunter Drenth does, he thinks, Coach McGinnis, that he could be player of the year in the University Athletic Association.
And we've seen so much improvement from him, especially the last couple games. Again, those last 5 minutes against Rochester last weekend, and he really started to come into his own.
Good ball movement. Maroons with another miss. They've drawn cold in the last 2 minutes. This is Fowler with it, left side. Gensler for 3, missed it long. Newton with the rebound, went strong. Fowler with a ball fake, drops it in. Bob Fowler's got 9. Spartans up 10, 11-28 and counting. Crowd's starting to get into it, Saar.
And they have all the momentum right now. You can see the players, Griffin Cornicker, clapping his team up on the floor, and they have energy.
Top of the key, long 3, missed. Jantz with a rebound. Cornicker quickly to Fowler. This is Newton inside, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Maroons. Subs in for Chicago. Munson's coming back in, along with Beckman, 2 of their starters. Skylar Twyman will join them.
And Ron, take a listen to that crowd. Smart crowd. As soon as the ball passed half court, they went silent. They know it's offense's time to work. But as soon as they're on defense, that crowd is getting loud. That's what happens here at Horsburgh Gymnasium.
There's the score. Time left. Full timeout. 60-second break on the floor.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Have you heard the news? That Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4 Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
About halfway through this second half, game 1 of a doubleheader tonight from the Veal Center, Horsburgh Gymnasium. Women's game will follow. Gensler drawing the defense. Hunter Drenth along the baseline. Hunter lost the ball, and they'll say it went off Hunter. That's a turnover.
And another turnover for the Spartans, but something to take note of, Ron. In this second half, they've taken the lead on the boards. They have 29 rebounds, Chicago with just 26, and that's where Chicago was staying in the game in the first half. That's definitely a big part of why they've fallen behind here.
Boy, you were exactly right about that first half analysis. That was a problem for the Spartans. They just kept getting beat, especially Chicago offensively on the boards. Just made a lot of offensive rebounds. That's a bucket and the foul. Foul's on Drenth. Hoop goes to Hopkins, and Bryce is going to shoot a free throw.
Again, that's what we were talking about, Ron. You want to get your top scorers involved and your top shot creators. That's where Hopkins comes in, and now Munson finally back on the floor. Expect to see more of him.
This is Hopkins. He's got 10. He'll look for 11.
And both Hopkins and Munson now shooting over 75% from the field.
Chicago trying to improve to 2-3 in conference play. Spartans trying to move to 4-1. The most wins that Case Western Reserve University on the men's side have had in their history in the University Athletic Association is 7. Prendergast is going to shoot some free throws. So the most wins that they've ever had in a single UAA season is 7. They were 7-8 in 1999-2000 season. That was legendary coach, Hall of Fame coach Bill Sudik's final season. They went 7-8. Sean McDonald's teams, he had 3 teams actually, that won 6 games in conference play. So they were on the cusp of setting a conference win record. And then Todd McGinnis has twice gone to 6 wins with his team. So Sean and Todd have forever been chasing Bill Sudik. And maybe this is the year, Saar, that somebody finally catches the Hall of Fame coach in the University Athletic Association. Because if Case wins tonight, that's 4 wins. They're halfway there.
Yeah, this is definitely a Spartan team that has the talent to do it, and they've showed it against UAA opponents even tonight.
Top of the key, long three, and it's a good one by Beckman. Brandon's got 2 of those tonight. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, it's good to see Beckman get back involved. He was heavily involved for a couple minutes stretch there in the first half.
How about
Beautiful
that?
finish there
what a
by
pass
Frilling.
by Prendergast.
Man, great job finding him in the thick of all that nonsense in the paint.
Cole got the layup, but man, it was all because of a beautiful look by Mitch. Martin thought about a 3, dribbles around the double team. Mitch on the block, guarding Martin. Frilling with some help, shot block, ball. Oh, how about the glue fingers by Mitch? Mitch is on his backside. Somehow he caught that basketball.
And adding to that, the wild, crazy nature of this game, Ron.
Crossover, splits a double. Frilling, good ball movement. Gensler to Rashid. Umar, shot in the air, missed it left. Boy, the crowd was ready to jump.
And wow, that pass from Prendergast once again.
I think Newton got poked in the eye. Ryan has got his right eye closed. He's running down the floor. He's got the look of a guy who got poked in the eye. We've all been there.
Still
Squinting
manages
and
to
blinking.
get that board.
This is Prendergast with the basketball. Inside 9 minutes left. Spartans with an 8-point lead. Mitch, boy, he's feeling it with the passing. Ryan shooting with one eye. He had one eye closed. He's still trying to work through that. It's like putting in a contact and doing it the wrong way. It just, irritates you. Martin with a 3. Newton and Gensler going. How about Luke Gensler? He's had outstanding minutes tonight for Coach Todd McGinnis.
And he's got 5 points. That was his second board right there.
Full
Way to get
timeout.
involved.
Todd McGinnis will take a full. That's 60 seconds. We'll be back.
In search of an extraordinary dining experience where you're certain to enjoy the ambiance as well as the menu? Table 45 Restaurant and Bar is the award-winning mixed culture restaurant located at the Intercontinental Cleveland, offering cuisine from around the world created by accomplished local chef Zach Brule. Open every day, the atmosphere at Table 45 is relaxed yet inspiring with weekday chill-out happy hours, a behind-the-scenes chef's table, and outdoor dining on Patio 45. Call for more details or reservations at 216-707-4045 or visit us at tbl45.com or on Facebook. Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Saar, I have a historical quiz for you, young college student. Are you a fan of college football?
Absolutely.
All right, who was the first winner of what would become the Heisman Trophy Award?
It's a player from Chicago, and I know that.
Well, that's
and
good.
I'm blanking on the name. In my head, the name that comes to mind is George Halas, but
Well, George Halas was the longtime owner of the Chicago Bears. That's not the
Right,
name, but you had
right.
Chicago right. They're going to call that foul on Cole Frilling. Cole can't believe it. It's Cole's third. You can hear the crowd in disagreement. Jay. First name was Jay.
not coming to me still.
All right. Jay Berwanger. In 1935, out of the University of Chicago, and at the time they played in the Big Ten, Berwanger was the Downtown Athletic Club trophy winner. The very next year, they renamed it to the Heisman Trophy. So in 1935, the first year of that award by the Downtown Athletic Club in New York City, it was Jay Berwanger of the University of Chicago who won that award. That's Hopkins inside off the glass. The tip will follow by Elliot Pascal. So it was such a brand new award. No one knew at the time that it would become what it has become. You know, the signature of historical college football greatness. Berwanger didn't know what to do with the trophy. So he gave it to his aunt, and she used it as a weight, as a doorstop to keep the door open in her house for the longest time. That's Cole Frilling as we return to basketball. Frilling's got 17. I just thought that was a funny story.
But on the other side, if you're the Maroons, that last shot they made was key. They had missed 6 field goals up until that point.
And there's another miss. Fowler with a rebound. McGrath wanted a foul. Bob looking runway, passing the other way. Long three, Daniel Flory.
And Flory's signature from 3. And he's had a great season shooting threes. He's got 2 tonight. Hasn't played too many minutes, but when he's on the floor, very valuable player for this team.
3 is missed. They can't match the Spartans in shooting right now. This is Cornicker with it. Looking behind him, Daniel says, why not? Daniel Flory with some enthusiasm.
And he's feeling it right now, Ron. You saw the crowd get into it. You saw Flory show off some energy, talking some smack to that Chicago bench.
Well, Flory's from Palos Hills, Illinois, St. Ignatius Prep. I just wonder if he wasn't recruited by Chicago, because he certainly was showing some enthusiasm, we'll say, towards the University of Chicago bench after making his 3rd 3 of the game. $14-point lead, 5:30 left. This is Frilling with good defense. That led to that turnover. That's all Cole Frilling. The feed, it's Flory on the baseline. Passing out to the cutter, it's Hines. Brian Hines. And Brian Flory, or Daniel Flory with a good feed to Brian Hines. Hines with 4.
But Ron, if I'm Chicago, where has Zach Munson been? He had 14 in the first half, just 3, and he's still not on the floor. We haven't seen him too much at all. I'm not sure if something happened to him, but we haven't seen anything from Zach Munson.
Karowski's got 7. Spartans up double that, it's 14. This is Flory with the basketball. Inside 5 to play. Fowler with it. Spin. Good defense by Pascal. Shot was made. They're going to call Pascal for a flop. Flop warning by the officials to Pascal. Here you see it.
Circle down, circle.
Bob Fowler's got 11.
And Fowler looked like he did come into him a little bit, but maybe a little bit of an Oscar-worthy performance there.
Are those coming up in February?
Oscar nominations coming out soon. I believe the award show's last weekend of February, if I'm not mistaken.
We'll see if Elliot Pascal's one of them. Be fun for him. Bryce Hopkins with the hoop. He's got 13 points. 14. Sorry, Bryce. This is Flory working against Hopkins. Fowler. Hopkins playing some great D. Frilling with a spin on the baseline. All he needed was the shot to drop. Oh, that was beautiful. Cole on defense against Hopkins. They're going to get Cole for the reach-in foul. Cole Frilling, he just does so much. Leads the team in reboundings with 8. Averages 16 points per game. Leads the team defensively in rebounds with 89 of his 114 total. Leads the team in block shots with 19. Leads the team in steals with 25. He has just done everything for this basketball team, not only this year, but this in his 2nd full season playing for the Spartans.
Yeah, Ron, all those numbers that you mentioned, he's right on par with them tonight. 17 points, 7 boards, 3 assists. Yeah, he got his 4th foul, but he's still played exceptional defense throughout.
Spartans up 14. This is Hines running into a double team. Munson with good D, but Hines beat him. Brian Hines has got 6. Beautiful drop step and a spin
and
to
Hines
create that shot.
3 for 3 from the field, and he's one of the top scorers in terms of field goal percentage in this conference.
Hines tips it to Fowler. Boy, Brian Hines playing electric right now. He's got it on the baseline. I thought he was going to go up and thunder dunk it.
And it looked like that shot got tipped by somebody down there. He looked like he was going up for the dunk, and just in such a great position, even with the tip, it still went in.
Boy, I was ready to Scream. I thought that thunder dunk was on the way.
Saw you almost jump out of your chair, Ron.
Munson against Hines. Shot blocked by Frilling. They'll call the foul on either Bryan or Cole. Foul's going to go against Frilling. That is Cole's fourth. 4 fouls on Frilling.
Shit, they're going to say that's his 5th foul.
That doesn't look like you had something. That doesn't look like you took care of it to me. I didn't stop, Fred.
So this is Munson, Zach Munson. He's had a great night tonight. Zach's going to get it back, working against Hines, and drops that winning off the glass.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Chicago needs. Running short on time, down 15 still. But Zach Munson, he's been the player all night.
This is Corniker. Griff does a nice job of recognizing opportunities. He sees the game in front of him and takes what he's given offensively. He sees those moments and takes advantage of it. And it's a traveling call on Twyman. So this game's gotten clearly in the favor of the Spartans. They were up a point at halftime in a half that both coaches weren't pleased with aesthetically. It was extremely sloppy. In that half, Chicago led by as many as 6. Then the second half opened, and it was tight for the first 5 minutes, but then the Spartans opened an 8-point lead. But then Chicago came back. They closed it. They tightened it to 4. But let's see, since it was 52-58 with 9:47 left, it has been all Case Western reserve over the last 7.5 minutes. They now lead by 17 points.
Yeah, and in this second half alone, the Maroons just shooting 38%. They were close to 50 in that first half, and that's a credit to the Spartans' strong defense thus far in the second half.
Newton with the long 3. Boy, just a beautiful follow-through by Ryan Newton. He's hit 3 of those. The 6'6" forward has hit it 3 times from outside the arc.
Yeah, and he's played so well. He's been a big part of that defense we just talked about for the Spartans. A big part of what they hope, or should be, a win tonight.
Couple of new Spartans now in the game. Let's get their names in there. Josh Levy. Josh, number 23, he just committed that foul. Also in the game, Jason Lewis. Lewis from Potomac, Maryland, Walt Whitman High School. He's a junior. Levy, a junior from Houston, Texas, Kincaid High School. Jeremy Callahan, now in the game as well, the sophomore guard from Hanover Township, Pennsylvania, from Wyoming Seminary High School. 2 more Spartans in. Jaden Prince, there's 15, Jason Lewis. Jaden Prince now in the game, number 5, sophomore guard out of Dublin, Ohio, played at Scioto High School. And number 10, Sam Trunley, first-year player out of Glen Ridge, New Jersey, Glen Ridge High School. So those 5 will play the final minute 28. This is Prince with the basketball. Levy, top of the key, trying to get it to Callahan. Back to Prince. Jaden looking for a high screen, gets it, shoots the 3, misses it long, and Twyman down with a rebound. Ignas Massiulionis now in the game for Chicago. Ignas, the former Spartan player. 2 more Spartans are going to come in off the bench. Number 25 is Ian Elam. And number 12, Diego Echevarrio. Echevarrio is a first-year guard out of New Milford, Connecticut, and Eam, sophomore forward out of Belmont, California. So, welcome to the game to all of those young men. Ball fake off the block. Levy looking for a shot. Spartans will keep it, 11 seconds to shoot, 31 seconds left in this basketball game. Case Western Reserve will improve to 4-1 in University Athletic Association play. This is Massaulionis playing some defense on the Spartans. Trunley. Sam will shoot at long range. Got it. Ah, good for you, Sam Trunley. He's talking to his former teammate, Ignas Massaulionis, about it.
Yeah, let the young guys get involved on the scoreboard. Beautiful shot.
Dunk was missed. Put back is good. And that's by Thomas Karowski. It's going to wrap it up. 84-66 is your final.
Tough for first halves right now. We keep giving them away. I don't think we've played our best game yet, honestly, or even a full game of just good basketball. So I think there's a lot of up to go yet.
Well, you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Sunday, you've got the number 4 ranked team in the country,
yes,
so
sir. That
would be a good day for you guys to play your best game.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's revert back to tonight for a second. Your final line went like this: 17 points, 7 rebounds. You were 7 of 12 from the field. You had 3 assists. You had a block shot. Throw in a couple of other things in there. You had an outstanding night, but the beauty of this team, I think, Cole, is all the guys that are out there making plays.
Oh yeah, I think that's why we're doing so well and why it's so hard to guard us, is because anybody can go for 20 on any night. Bob, you've seen it before in all our previous games. Bob will get 20, Mitch will get 20, Griff can go for 15 and 7 assists or something. Brian can go for 15.
And then Hunter Griff comes off the bench last Sunday when you got into foul trouble and it just took over.
Yeah, last game I sat the last 10 minutes and it was probably the most fun I've had watching a game, playing a game in a long time, just watching people just evolve and like really grow into a game. Like Hunter Drent, he had a great game last week. I came out and he came in for me and had a great dunk, had probably 10 points in like a little 8-minute spurt and just played really well.
Cole, on Sunday, you've got Washington University coming in. And I know that, you don't like to look ahead, but it is the next game, so I think we can allow yourself that. They come in with a great reputation, obviously a long history. Right now ranked 4th in the country with only 1 loss. But the attitude of this team, correct me if I'm wrong, this year it doesn't seem to matter what's happened in the past.
No,
you guys don't think about, hey, we haven't done this, or hey, we haven't done that. You've got a lot of confidence as a team.
Yeah, I think, honestly, this program's starting to see what it can be, in my opinion. A lot of people we haven't been very good in the past or like a top-tier program, but I think this year's kind of showing people that we can play with all the people that have been there, like Emory, WashU. I mean, we did lose to Emory, but it was 4 points, 1 possession game with a minute left, and we ended up missing the shot.
Yeah.
So I think we're right there. I think we can play with anybody in the country on any given night. It's just if we got to show up or not.
Well, we'll see you on Sunday.
Yes,
all
sir.
right? Enjoy the rest of the night with your teammates. Cole Frilling, thanks a lot.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Great job tonight. Cole Frilling, the junior talented forward for the Spartans.